So I was asked about doing a quick video about making my water kefir from milk kefir grains. So here's my well-worn milk kefir grain. You can sort of get a feel for its size sitting there on the fork. It's not very big. It's got this brownish color because I often put it in tea. So now I'm going to do it with just some uh, tea. I'll make some tea water. Here's the container I'm going to make it in. It's this old Gatorade container. One of the things I want to show is that this actually just had orange peel version. There's often a little sediment in the bottom, so I'm going to go wash that out, put some hot water to start my tea, and then I'll be back. Making a small amount of tea. You sort of hear it's 2 cups worth. It's just enough really hot water to get the tea bag so that it will steep the tea. Now I'm going to add a bunch of sugar. I'm actually just using leftover sugar packets from a recent meeting because I do this at the office, so there's often leftovers. And then I will pour all these in. I'm going to film that, and when you come back, I'll have it dissolve. I dissolve in the hot water because it dissolves a lot easier. Okay, you can see a pile of sugar packets. I just put those in. I'll actually just use the tea bag to stir it around a little bit. Now I'm going to pour that into this container, which is one of my Gatorade bottles. I use lots of these for this. I pour it in so that I don't have anything too hot. Oop, I didn't dissolve all the sugar. So, as I said, I'm going to pour it in here. I mix it with the cooler water. This way, when I go to put the grains in, it's not too hot. I'm actually going to put the tea bag in later. But so again, here's my grain. I'm going to take that, drop it into my now sweetened tea. I'm actually, because I'm going to do this in my quicker mode, I'm going to also put in a little bit of whey. So I just keep a small bottle of whey that I keep around. So I'm going to pour in a small amount of this. So yeah, that's despite the fact that I love science, I'm not actually measuring carefully. Here we go. That should be enough. And with that much whey and that much kefir, tomorrow that will be bubbly sweet tea. Just to show an example, this is some stuff I made yesterday. We had some leftover tea from a meeting. So this was actually Panera bread, pre-sweetened tea. Put it in a container like this. If you look in there, you can sort of see, got a nice fizz going. You can hear it sort of popping off. So nice and fizzy after one day of fermenting. So that's how I make my sweet tea kefir or other flavored kefirs using my milk kefir grain and some whey. Look in there, you'll sort of see the grain floating around, and that's why my grain's a little bit brown.